Hi Scorpions, this is Chao with Ariana Stark. This is your monthly forecast for May 2023. Like always, I will rely on tarot for your overall messages and I'm also using some oracle cards. Scorpions, please keep in mind that these are all random messages and they may not be in any particular order. So please take whatever resonates with your story and leave the rest. Let's just dive into your reading, Scorpions. The energy that you're carrying in from April into May 2023 is the Knight of Swords. You were someone who was very active. Maybe you also needed to adapt to the changing situations. You had to act quickly, you had that go-getter attitude. I think you had to prioritize and attend to whatever had come up. Maybe you also believed that your boss was someone who did not have concrete plans or that he was undecided and this was making things difficult for you at work. Maybe, Scorpions, it would have been prudent to nip issues in the bud. Your loved ones may have felt that you are making a mountain out of a molehill. Obstacles to overcome this month, we have the Ten of Swords. This is another Swords energy, so you may be dealing with the air signs, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius in May. You see this lady, she seems to be overburdened on account of the responsibilities or on account of the swords which are on her back. Her back is literally bent and she is facing the ground. So maybe there are going to be situations when you find yourself in a muddle. You could be feeling helpless. Sometimes, your instincts are going to be ignored. So it would be prudent to listen to your inner voice. Some of you could also feel as though things are not going as per plan. Maybe there's a financial crunch that you're dealing with this month. Work-related opportunities may not be there to your liking. Maybe you feel demotivated. So you need to understand that there's always going to be light at the end of the tunnel. Your responsibilities could also increase as workers are not there. Maybe you also find yourself in a spot of bother because of your employer's decisions. Influences for this month, I have the Queen of Pentacles. I think you are going to make gains, but then you should also look at the bigger picture or the larger picture. Maybe you should also tap into your contacts. Your goodwill is also going to come in handy. Financial matters, like I said, could take precedent. Banking, work or transactions will be there. I think this month you should also be careful because there's going to be times when you feel let down. Maybe people are not upfront or they have an ulterior motive. Sometimes you may also feel that people are walking over you, that you need to assert yourself. So these are situations which could unnerve you this month. Interestingly, the first 10 days of May, I have the Seven of Pentacles. This is a lady who is thinking, she's also planning about her future. She's going to have those pentacles. She does have a vision for herself. Likewise, I think Scorpions, you are going to be someone who is doing the groundwork. Throughout this month, finances will be something which you will be concerned about. Maybe many of you will make profits or you will make a killing and bag those deals. If there's an appraisal lined up, I think you will be singled out. Maybe you could also get a hike or somehow I think money is going to be made available to you. Maybe technically also you could be a bit challenged, so keep a backup of your plans. Gadgets could malfunction, so maybe you're investing in a gadget. It would be advisable not to put your money in accessories or things which are not required. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th May, I have this Nine of Wands. This person, he's on his haunches, he is deliberating over his future course of action. Maybe you have to roll up your sleeves and get ready for the grind. It could be frustrating, it could be exasperating. Rewards may not be anytime soon, but you have to continue putting in the effort. Maybe you should also have a more cooperative approach this month. Maybe colleagues feel that you're too set in your ways or that you're not cooperating. You should also not let your boys desert you. Try to stay calm even if the stress is there. Interestingly, even if it's going to be challenging, I think you need to find time to relax. You need to find time to socialize this month. Maybe members of the opposite sex are also going to be kindly disposed towards you. They are going to help you out. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 31st May, I have the Empress card. This is talking about abundance, it's talking about you coming across as someone who is very magnetic, who is very nurturing, kind. You're going to embody those qualities. I think the feminine side of your personality is going to be visible. You're going to be motherly in your approach. Maybe this is also the time to network, to socialize once again. I also feel that Scorpions, there could be offers for a side business or a side hustle. Maybe consultation work could also come in. Again, the need for you is to have a cooperative approach, to listen rather than be too high-handed or bossy. The health of a loved one could also be something which could concern you. Your own health could also be affected this month. But there's no point getting worked up. Archangel Raphael is telling you consult a nutritionist. I think you should look closely at your diet. You should remove harmful food. You have more fresh fruits and vegetables rather than processed food. With respect to your love life, I have this card, letter messages, love notes. Possibly, you need to be more communicative. I do believe that in case you fancy someone or in case you're crushing on someone, I think you could reach out to this person. Maybe you shouldn't come across as being too persuasive. Maybe you're also going to exchange photos apart from messages and love notes, but this person may not give anything away. Interestingly, I do have the Empress card, so definitely members of the opposite sex will show more than a passing interest in you. Maybe you could come across someone who is your friend and he could renew his affections towards you, or he could make it explicit that he fancies you. This meeting could also transpire on account of a social event or function. Those of you who are in a secret romance, I think you want the relationship to remain undercover. You don't want others to get a whiff of it. I also have this card. I was reminded of your scent recently. I think your thoughts will center around the person you fancy. Maybe you're also going to be reminded of a scent or perfume. Likewise, I think this person could also be thinking of you. In case you're in a third party situation, I think you may want to meet up with your person. Maybe you've already made plans, but then he may not be ready. Maybe he is preoccupied on account of work, and this could leave you a bit distraught. Maybe you will cry yourself to sleep. Some Scorpions, I think you can be very flirtatious this month, but then don't string anyone along if you're disinterested. I think you could also be someone who is going to have vivid dreams. Maybe this could also center around your love. You may also be dealing with an ex-flame. Maybe he is trying to reach out to you, or you are going to reach out. This is actually true because you do have this card, letter, messages and love notes. From the Normand, I have this card, house. That your thoughts will also be focused around your home. You want stability, you want a stable career, a stable job, a stable home environment. Maybe there will be home improvements this month. Some of you could also be dealing with legal matters related to property or real estate, inheritance. Your angels are also telling you to release those things which are of no longer value. Maybe you believe that the person you fancy is not being open about his feelings towards you. That is why you may feel it is time to move on from this relationship. Maybe you're stressed out on account of a financial matter because of this Ten of Swords, or something is going on at the workplace. Maybe you should de-stress, you should relax. Other than that, I also have this card, circles, completion. Maybe you believe that your life is cyclic, that things are just going around in circles. Still, there's going to be completion of a cycle. It's not always going to be downs. There'll also be ups in your life. The last card in this reading is game, set, match. Everything is under control. By the end of the month, you will feel as though things are moving as per your plan. We do have the Empress card. You know there's going to be triumph or victory at the end. Even if there's rivalry and competition, you will prevail. That's the silver lining this month. I hope Scorpions you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.